You know that feeling, right? You're out and about, maybe navigating a busy street or finding a spot in a cafe or even getting settled on a plane.
Hmm.
And then something happens. Just a small thing, really. Someone's blaring a phone call or a group just stops dead in front of you on the
Yeah,
sidewalk.
you feel that shift.
Exactly. The whole atmosphere just changes. Or maybe the opposite happens. Someone holds the door when your hands are full. Just a simple kindness.
And it makes your day feel a bit brighter.
Totally. Well, these moments, these interactions, they're kind of the invisible threads of our public lives.
That's a great way to put it.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really digging into this fascinating and, let's be honest, sometimes tricky world of public etiquette.
Right.
We've been looking at a stack of insights, drawing a bit from classic wisdom, like Emily Post, but really focusing on how it all applies today in our, well, chaotic modern world.
Because it does still apply, surprisingly so.
It really does.
Yeah.
So our mission here is to pull out the most important bits of knowledge about navigating shared spaces, everything from sidewalks to airplanes, and figure out why these unspoken rules are maybe more important than ever.
For our collective sanity, maybe.
Pretty much. I mean, this isn't just about being polite in some old-fashioned way. It's about how society basically functions, isn't it?
It really is. Public life is where, your private actions bump up against everyone else's experiment.
And your behavior, it's not just about you. It sends out ripples, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It hits strangers, service staff, the mood of a whole crowd.
So this deep dive, we hope it's a shortcut for you, our listener, to get clued into these invisible agreements, maybe have a few aha moments, grab some practical stuff you can actually use.
Yeah, things that can genuinely make daily life a bit smoother.
Okay, so let's unpack this idea. You mentioned these invisible agreements. To me, they feel like the silent operating system for being in public, the stuff we mostly don't talk about but kind of expect.
Exactly. And what's fascinating, I think, is how fundamental they are, yet how easily they break down.
Right.
Emily Post, way back when, she wasn't just making up fussy rules. She was watching people. She saw that etiquette, deep down, isn't about fancy forks.
No.
No, it's about collective consideration.
No.
Like genuinely making life more pleasant for everyone around you. It's recognizing that, okay, my freedom kind of stops where your peace starts.
That's a powerful line. My freedom starts where your peace starts.
Without that baseline understanding, things just get messy.
Yeah.
Society doesn't really flow.
Okay, let's make this really concrete. Quick thought experiment. Picture your daily commute. Maybe it's a packed subway, maybe bumper-to-bumper traffic.
Ugh, okay, got it.
Now imagine everyone just throws common courtesy out the window, shoving on the train, cutting people off aggressively in traffic, no lines anywhere, just pure self-interest.
Oh, it'd be chaos, total gridlock, almost instantly.
And what's the real cost there? It's more than just being annoyed, right?
Yeah. Oh, much more. It's not just inconvenience. It's an erosion of trust. It ramps up anxiety for everyone. We see little versions of this all the time.
Like what?
Well, think about being in a quiet coffee shop. You're maybe trying to focus, enjoy a calm moment,
Yeah.
and someone walks in and starts a loud conversation on speakerphone.
Yeah.
Instantly, that shared quiet space is just gone, shattered.
Right. And that person's choice, it's not just loud, it feels like they're saying.
My call is more important than everyone else's peace.
Exactly. It's a subtle broadcast of indifference.
But then there's the flip side, the positive stuff.
Yes. The positive ripple. Someone holds the door when your hands are full of groceries.
Yeah, that feels good.
It does. It takes a conscious pause in their busy moment, and it can genuinely change your mood. Right? It's a little reminder of, like, shared decency.
And maybe makes you more likely to do something nice for someone else later.
Precisely. You pass
Yeah.
it forward. It's like a small investment in a more civil world. That difference between just being annoyed and actually feeling that trust erode, that really lands. It makes you realize, okay, when I'm out there, my actions have weight.
A real impact.
Yeah.
And a responsibility, even to people you'll never see again.
Okay, so let's get down to brass tacks, the most basic public thing. Just walking around, city streets, sidewalks. Seems simple, but Emily Post had thoughts on this too, didn't she?
She sure did. She actually called sidewalks shared highways, which is a great image, I think.
Shared highways.
Okay, yeah, arteries of people moving. And her main advice wasn't about, strict rules, but maintaining that flow, respecting space.
So what does that look like practically?
Well, first, don't block traffic.
Yeah.
Simple, right? But think about a group walking 4 people wide, totally taking over the sidewalk.
Oh, yeah, forcing everyone else into the gutter or the street.
Exactly. It's not just clumsy. It's like a small power play over shared space. It disrupts the rhythm.
Okay, what else?
Second, if you need to stop, maybe check your phone, tie your shoe, whatever, step aside, move out of the flow.
Because just stopping dead.
It causes a pileup. It's like a sudden brake check in traffic.
Yeah.
It breaks that unspoken agreement to keep things moving efficiently. Wastes everyone's energy.
It's funny how those seemingly tiny things, when they happen over and over, really build up that feeling of friction during the day.
Totally. Being stuck behind that group that suddenly halts, or doing the awkward weave around someone lost in their phone.
Yeah.
It's a constant low-level battle.
And it connects to other things too, right? Like lines.
Oh, line etiquette is a classic.
Right.
Picture that busy morning coffee shop again. Everyone's tired, maybe late. There's a system, an agreement.
We wait our turn.
We wait our turn. And when someone just cuts in, it's not just rude. It feels like a betrayal of that agreement. It's pure me first. Emily Post called it thoughtlessness, but it feels deeper.
Like entitlement.
Exactly. Entitlement over fairness. And it causes instant, visceral frustration.
And then there's the big disruptor technology. That's added a whole new layer of complexity to these basic rules, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's like our devices are constantly pulling our attention away from the physical world we're actually in.
So we see loud FaceTime calls in doctors' waiting rooms.
Yes. Or music blasting from little speakers in a quiet park.
Oh!
Or just people walking head down, totally oblivious, texting away.
Creating their own little bubble.
A bubble of isolation, yeah. It's easy to forget you're sharing physical space when you're lost in the digital one. These aren't just minor annoyances, they're actual invasions of shared peace.
It makes you really think.
It does. And this brings up a key question for you listening right now. When you're out in public, are you really truly aware of how your actions, especially with your phone, are affecting the strangers around you?
That awareness.
That awareness is the heart of modern public etiquette.
Sure.
It's not about a list of rules. It's about being present and considerate.
Okay, let's shift gears. Let's talk about restaurants. Maybe the most obvious place where public etiquette is constantly on display.
Definitely. It's where your personal enjoyment is happening right alongside everyone else's.
Yeah.
A real social stage.
So what are the essentials there? What really matters?
Well, first and foremost, I'd say, respect the staff.
Yeah.
Seriously, a simple, genuine thank you when they bring water or clear a plate. It's huge.
It's more than just politeness.
Much more. It's acknowledging their work, their humanity. They're part of your experience, not just invisible helpers. Treating staff well sets a positive tone for everyone. And frankly, it says a lot about you.
That's a really important point, making that human connection. Okay, what about us at the table? The noise we make.
Ah, noise levels. Crucial. Look, lively conversation is great. It's part of the fun. But it shouldn't turn into a shouting match with the next table.
We've all been there, sat next to that table.
Right. The goal isn't silence, obviously. It's just remembering that other people are trying to have their experience too. Contribute to the vibe. Don't dominate it.
And the elephant in the room, or on the table, phones.
The phones, yes. Look, a quick glance at a message. Probably fine. Most people get it. But scrolling through Instagram while someone's talking to you?
Sends a pretty clear message.
It really does. It basically says, whatever's on this screen is more interesting than you are right now, even if you don't mean it that way.
So what's the fix? If you have to take a call.
Excuse yourself. Step away from the table. It respects the conversation you were having and everyone else around you. It's about maintaining presence.
Presence, yeah. That seems key. Okay, what about the end of the meal? The bill. That can get awkward.
It can. Emily Post was pretty straightforward. If you invited, you pay. Plan for it.
Okay, but for groups. Friends out together.
The modern wisdom is, figure it out beforehand or early on. Decide how you're splitting it. Avoid that awkward huddle with calculators at the end.
Kills the mood.
Totally kills the mood. A little planning keeps things smooth and friendly right to the end.
What about dining with kids? That adds another layer.
It does. And Emily Post actually thought kids learn manners by doing them, by practicing. So for parents, it means setting expectations before you even get to the restaurant.
Manage expectations.
Right. Guide them gently during the meal. Bring quiet stuffed crayons, a book. And crucially, if things get loud or disruptive, be ready to step outside for a moment.
It's about teaching them to share public space respectfully.
Exactly. Not just keeping them quiet, but teaching them consideration.
So dining out really emphasizes that idea. You're not in a bubble. You're part of a community, even just for that meal.
Precisely. Your choices shape the experience for everyone.
Okay, let's move to something even more everyday. Just, shopping, running errands. Seems mundane, but etiquette still applies here, right?
Oh, absolutely. Think about the supermarket. Someone leaves their cart parked sideways across the whole aisle.
Yes. Creates a total roadblock.
Or someone ripping open packages to check something, then just leaving the mess.
Yeah. Disrespectful to the staff and the next person who might want to buy it.
These things impose a cost on others. Time, effort, sometimes actual money for the store.
So, Post's advice here was probably pretty simple.
Refreshingly simple. Be considerate. Just think. Don't block aisles. Don't cut lines. Don't treat the staff like they're invisible or just obstacles. Acknowledge them.
And now we've got things like self-checkout lanes. That's a whole new etiquette playground.
It is. And technology doesn't give us a pass on courtesy. If anything, it requires new kinds.
Like what?
Like being ready when it's your turn, moving efficiently, maybe offering a quick word of help if you see someone struggling with a machine, instead of just sighing impatiently.
Ah, interesting. The courtesy of efficiency and maybe even helping.
Yeah, it helps the whole system run smoother, less stressfully for everyone.
But things do go wrong sometimes. What if the cashier makes a mistake? An item rings up wrong. How should we handle that?
Calmly, politely. That's the key. We've all seen someone absolutely lose it over a small price difference.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable to watch.
And it achieves nothing positive. Berating someone doesn't make you right. Emily Post might say it makes you small. Just state the issue clearly and politely. It's more effective and preserves everyone's dignity.
Okay, let's shift venue again. Think about places where we go specifically for a shared experience. Theaters, concerts, sports games.
Ah, yes, the spectator spaces. Places designed for collective enjoyment.
And our etiquette there is crucial for that enjoyment. So theaters, movie theaters.
Emily Post's rule was basically, don't disturb others. Simple. That means getting there on time, ideally.
Don't make people stand up mid-row.
Right. Unwrap your noisy snacks before the lights go down. And the big one, silence your phone. Put it away. The deal is we're all here to immerse ourselves together.
And the phone thing. It's not just about noise anymore, is it? That bright screen in the dark.
Oh, it's like a lighthouse. You
Yeah.
can't not see it. Even a quick scroll pulls everyone's attention away just for a second. It fragments that shared focus we came for. It's a huge intrusion, even if it feels small to the person doing it.
Okay, what about concerts? Similar vibe.
Similar, but maybe amplified. The main thing there is remembering the performers are the show, not your phone screen. Recording the entire show on your phone, holding it up high, blocking the view for people behind you.
Or talking loudly through the songs.
Yes. It disrespects the artists who pour their energy into performing, and it disrespects everyone around you who paid to experience that performance, not watch your blurry recording later.
Fair enough. But sports events are different, right?
Yeah.
Cheering, chanting, that's expected.
Absolutely. Sports have a different energy, a collective participation that's part of the fun.
But there's still a line.
There's still a line. Constant nasty heckling, swearing loudly near families, or standing up so much that the people behind you literally can't see the game that crosses it.
It shifts from joining the fun to just being disruptive.
Exactly. It becomes about your individual actions taking away from the shared experience.
So the question we should ask ourselves in these places is,
Am I adding to the good vibe, to the collective experience, or am I actually taking away from it for others? That self-check is really important.
okay, now for the ultimate test. The place when patience wears thin, spaces are tight, and courtesy feels like it's under siege. Travel.
Travel, yes. Airplanes, trains, buses. The pressure cooker of public etiquette.
So let's talk airplanes. Tight spaces, lots of rules, spoken and unspoken.
Definitely. Okay, reclining your seat. The consensus seems to be do it slowly, maybe take a quick peek back first. Just acknowledge the person behind you exists.
Overhead bins.
Shared resource, especially on full flights. Generally, one carry-on size bag up there per person. Don't hog space.
Shoes.
Keep them on, please, for the sake of everyone's noses.
And the age-old battle, armrests. Especially the middle seat.
The unspoken treaty seems to be the poor soul in the middle seat gets dibs on both armrests. It's like a small compensation prize for being squished.
A small mercy. Okay, what about ground transport? Buses, trains?
Similar principles, really. Emily Post's core idea translates well. Just be aware of your physical presence. Your giant backpack swinging around and hitting people. Your loud phone call echoing through a quiet train car. Your music leaking out of your headphones.
Invading personal space, auditory space.
Exactly. It's about realizing your presence extends beyond just your own seat or your own ears.
But travel is just inherently stressful, isn't it? Delays, crowds, missed connections, Everyone's often feeling frayed.
That's the critical point. Everyone is stressed. And because of that, patience becomes incredibly powerful. It's almost contagious.
How so?
A genuine smile for the frazzled gate agent. A simple thank you to the bus driver navigating traffic. Offering to help someone struggling with a heavy bag.
Small things.
Tiny things, but they can totally change the tone. They inject a little bit of calm and humanity back into a stressful situation. You choose to be a source of calm, not more stress.
It really shows how much we rely on each other, especially when things are tough. Without that shared etiquette, travel can be miserable.
Unbearable, sometimes. But with it, even a long delay can feel, well, maybe not good, but at least more human, more manageable together. It's a potent lesson in collective responsibility.
Okay, so let's try and wrap this up. What are the big takeaways from this deep dive into being out and about?
Well, I think first, it really boils down to sharing space with awareness and respect, knowing you're not alone.
Right. And second, whether you're eating, shopping, watching a show, remember you're part of a bigger picture, a community, not the only person there.
Exactly. Your experience matters, but so does everyone else's.
And third, especially when things get stressful, like during travel, patience and kindness are maybe the most effective tools we have. They actually change the environment.
They really do. Which leads me to a challenge for you, our listener,
Yeah.
for this week.
Okay, let's hear it.
The next time you're out in public, on your commute, grabbing lunch, at an event, whatever, just take a moment. Pause. And consciously ask yourself, okay, how are my actions right now affecting the people near me?
Just that moment of awareness.
Just that. And then make one small, intentional choice to be more considerate. Maybe it's silencing your phone before the movie starts. Maybe offering your seat on the bus. Maybe just being extra patient with a busy server.
One small thing.
One small thing. Try it. See what happens. See how people react. And importantly, notice how it makes you feel too.
That's a great challenge because ultimately, good manners, this public etiquette stuff, it's not really about following some dusty old rule book, is it?
Not at all.
It's about kindness, isn't it? It's about respect. It's about actively choosing to make life a little bit better, a little more pleasant for everyone you share space with.
And in doing that, you're actually helping to shape a better, more harmonious world for all of us, one small interaction at a time.